We have arrived in Portugal and we are staying at the Marriott Praia del Rey Resort in Óbidos, somewhere around that area. Super pretty. We just are gonna have some lunch. We got our drinks and looking at this amazing view. Okay, so I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a room tour before we head off to the pool, and while the hotel is like not super messy already. This is our bathroom. It's super nice with all the marble, big shower and bathtub, and that's like where you come in, and there's like 2 big closets. And then you walk out and this is the bedroom. So you've got this like really pretty like light wood color furniture with like a nice big TV. And then my big suitcase, little chair and table. That's like our little deck and the view. And then we have this chair and then the 2 beds. We've got 3 of the 7 dwarves that we bought in Paris. And yeah, that is basically our room. We're gonna be making spa appointments for I think tomorrow evening, so we're just picking out what we want and then we're gonna head out to the pool. So it is the next day and I didn't vlog at all yesterday because we were just laying by the pool, exploring a little bit, having dinner, and wanted to just enjoy it and not be vlogging. Plus there's not really like much to show you, but I will show you guys the property in a little bit because I did show you guys a room tour. Also, I've been really into my book now. The book literally started on page 89, but I really like this author, Ruth Ware. I read her book down here in a dark wood. Look at how beautiful this entire view is. Honestly, there's these really cute stairs that head down to the beach. All right, so we made it down. We took a couple of pictures. The water is really beautiful. It's not that cold, which was kind of shocking. I mean, it's cold, but not like bitter where like you feel like it's burning cold. Okay, so it is the next day and we're about to get massages. We're just buying a couple things in the little shop and I have a 60-minute body massage headed my way, so I'm really excited. And it's kind of gray and gloomy out, but what's kind of weird about it here is that it's like been 65 degrees, but it's been so hot, and someone was telling us that if it gets to be like 75 or more, you can't like go outside. Like, it's ridiculous because there's like high humidity, but there's like no breeze even though it's like on the beach. It's super weird but so cool. Bad vlogger back at it again. It's nighttime and we laid by the pool for about 6 hours, and then we just brought our laptops down and sat at like chairs under some tents and stuff and just did some work. I did some editing, I did some writing, and now we're just back in the room and it's about I think 7:30 or something like that. The sun's starting to set. So I'm starting out the vlog at the pool for once, which I haven't been doing, but it is our last day and we leave in a few hours, so we're just getting a little bit of extra sun in. And yeah, so I'll give you a little bit of a tour of the pool. So we're actually sitting in this back section now because the kids have been screaming the entire trip and we just don't want to hear them. So there's the pool and then there's the hotel. Yeah, it's just super relaxing. This is what the past like 3 days have been like. So you guys can actually get to see me out here besides at the hotel. The end of our trip is near and it's sad, but we were just saying I feel like we had like the perfect amount. Like I don't feel like I would have wanted a day more or a day less. This woman has been chasing her kid around like the pool and the entire hotel for the past like 3 days, and it's been so entertaining to watch, but I just can't take any more screaming kids. So we made it to Lisbon and our first stop is to go to the Time Out Market because we're super hungry and my mom really wanted to come here. So we made about an hour drive from Óbidos to Lisbon and we're gonna do a little bit of walking around, so it should be fun. It's seriously insane. Like I had to guard my seat like with my life, and it's so weird because people just like leave their plates and food and drinks and stuff here, which I guess is normal because like people will clean it up, but there's been like this plate of like dirty food. They're just piled up and no one's taking them away. So it's really weird, but it's super, super packed, and like the World Cup is on, so people are going crazy. But we luckily got some food, and yeah, I'm so hungry. Okay, so we just left the timeout. We're all filled in our stomachs. It's about 5:30, maybe 6 o'clock-ish. So we're just kind of walking. I think we're gonna find like the famous street. Also trying to find a Starbucks so I can get my mug from Portugal. So we stopped off for ice cream. We're in the Alfama district, and I got watermelon and raspberry, super good. The name of the place we're at is Gallo. Okay, so we're back at our hotel now. It's about 8 o'clock, and it's been an interesting. They don't have contact solution in Portugal. So we went to the Almafra district, which I think I mentioned. When we were leaving to look for a taxi, we passed by this like older woman, and we hear, and so we're like, my mom asked me, she's like, did you fart? I was like, no. I was like, I think it was her. So then we hear like behind us. So I turn around and the old woman is like smirking. So I'm like, she's just doing it with her mouth, and then we and we're like, WTF? It was so weird. And she's like this 80-year-old woman like by herself on like some random street walking. Like she wasn't like homeless or anything. I actually saw her come out like of a house. It was super weird. I've been confused since. So I'm starting off today's vlog after having a really yummy breakfast at this restaurant called Nicolau, right? Nicolau, I'll have the name here. And it was really loud in there, so, and kind of crammed, so I didn't want to like film in there, but I did film a couple of clips. Really vintage style, very colorful. Had a smoothie and this really good pancake, and my mom had an acai bowl and a really good pink lemonade. So now we're gonna walk a little bit, take a walking tour that my mom found. So it's just like our own personal walking tour, not like a designated like group tour or anything like that. So we just went into this store that's all sardines. It was actually really, really cool. They had sardines from like every year starting from like 1916 or something. It was really cool. So I got my dad one from his birth year because, I don't know, we just like to get each other goofy stuff like that. But I was really, really intrigued by it, even though it was sardines. Okay, so we made it to the pink street and we took a bunch of photos. We squeezed the day, and now we're just gonna continue on to our walking tour. There was this guy like purposefully standing in the back just being like a jerk, and luckily I can like cut him out and everything, but it really sucks when people are just being jerks. I haven't seen anybody take pictures of that, so I don't know, maybe I'm about to start a trend, but I would definitely recommend coming here because it's so cute. I took some pictures sitting on the ground, and like I said, we're gonna go back onto our walking tour. Also want to hit up a Starbucks to buy a Lisbon coffee mug because I always collect the Starbucks coffee mugs from wherever I travel. So yeah, it's really cute here. I love going through like all the little streets, but Lisbon is very, very hilly. I didn't even realize it. It's similar to San Francisco, but San Francisco is a lot more hilly. But we are literally walking up the biggest freaking hill to find the famous street where the trolley goes down. Whew. So as you saw, we went into the Brandy Melville store, and I love to go to Brandy Melville in every country that I go to. I don't know why, it's sort of just become like a tradition because they kind of have the stores pretty much anywhere. I went there in Rome, Italy. Defina and I accidentally like stumbled upon it and I was like freaking out. I went to one in Paris, then Barcelona, then Madrid, and now Lisbon. So now we're actually sitting in a mall. I'm looking for the store that I liked in Madrid that I told you guys about, Natura. So I hope that it's here. It said on the website that it was, but it was a little bit confusing. So So we're starting today's vlog at the Belém Tower. Last night, I don't know what it was. I think it was maybe the food that I ate. I got really sick at like 6 o'clock at night, so we basically just stayed at the hotel. And now we are at the Belém Tower. It's about 1 o'clock and it's so pretty over here. It's like on the water. So we're about to go in. That is the Belém Tower. Okay, so we made it to the like Temple of Discoveries or something for Portugal. That's what it looks like. It's super windy where we are. And I feel like we've sort of seen everything. I think we might walk a little bit. But yeah, it does feel nice to be by the water and have some breeze and fresh air. And this whole little area where the Tower of Belém is actually really cool. There's a lot more than just the tower. There's like a little neighborhood. You can get ice cream, you can get lunch or dinner. You can literally come here anytime and do like a whole afternoon here. So we're back at our hotel and we actually discovered that the pool here is heated. There's a jacuzzi, there's a sauna and all that good stuff. So we're actually gonna go hit that. But it'll be nice to just kind of relax before our big day of traveling tomorrow. And then I actually work the 2 days after we get back. So it's gonna be kind of a busy couple of days, but it'll feel nice to be in the jacuzzi. And then I think we're gonna come up, have a shower, and then some dinner. Because it's actually like 3:45, so it's not too early. We have a flight at 10 a.m. tomorrow, so we have to be up at 6. I'd like to be in my bed at 9 o'clock. Bye, room. Finally made it on the plane after a crazy experience at the Lisbon airport. But we finally made it on. And just like that, we are back home in New York City. So thank you guys so much for watching all 3 of my travel vlogs, France, Spain, and Portugal. I had so much fun on my trip. It was honestly one of the best trips I ever had because we visited so many new places. It was just a really nice long trip to kind of indulge in a new culture and new cities. And I'm so sad to be home, but I'm really excited to be home as well because I'm excited for future trips and just to get back to my normal routine right now. I'm heading out to the grocery store because we have no food. But thank you guys so much again for watching all of my travel videos. I really hope you guys enjoyed them, and I will see you guys for new videos, new vlogs, and all that good stuff very soon. Bye!